Hey guys, welcome back to Shark Week. I do apologize, this video is a day late. I had a lot of stuff going on. I didn't have enough time to upload and do a voiceover for this to talk about this. But anyways, we're going to go one of my personal favorites, actually, Deep Blue Sea. Now this movie actually scared the shit out of me when I was a kid of going in the water, like way worse than Jaws. But I think this movie's done pretty well. It's got a nice collective cast and crew and whatnot. You know, starring Thomas Jane, who later on became Punisher in a Marvel movie. Samuel Jackson, as we all know, starred in many movies, Jurassic Park, Pulp Fiction, and of course Nick Fury in the Avengers films, which is really cool. And LL Cool J, of all people, you know, this is, you know, back in 1999 with all like the rappers becoming actors now, which LL Cool J did a pretty damn good job in this movie, I think. But anyways, this movie, the premise of Deep Blue Sea, the premise of the movie is the fact that they're trying to genetically enhance the brain capacities of mako sharks and try to see if they can find a cure for Alzheimer's, since sharks are, you know, they don't get diseases like most humans do, and they figure they increase the brain sizes, they figure they can cure Alzheimer's and other human brain deficiencies. And there's a really cool reference that they did to Jaws too, with license plate that Thomas Jane's character pulls out of a mouth of a tiger shark. But anyways, so poor Stellan Skarsgård, I think I'm saying her name correctly, he's the father of Bill Skarsgård, actually, Pennywise, then he becomes Bootstrap Bill Turner. Gets his hand bitten off by a mako shark because of the mako shark tricks them in order to get herself in the facility in order to get them, or to get the plot rolling. And why the hell are you smoking a cigarette in a underwater facility that's probably pumped full of pure oxygen? I have no idea. But anyways, this scene right here where he gets attacked after his arm gets bitten off, the scene where he gets taken up by the helicopter, he gets attacked by the storm shakes him one night, they go a little lower, and he gets attacked in the water by the shark, and the shark uses him as a battering ram to break down the glass of the facility. And it kind of reminded me when I watched Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, when the Mosasaur popped up like this and ate this fella out of the sky. Kind of reminded me a little bit of that scene, honestly. Well, I mean, like, Fallen Kingdom reminded me of this scene specifically. So yeah, and that's probably why he became Bootstrap Bill Turner, just down in the sea. Anyways, poor LL Cool J, man. He gets trapped in the kitchen, noticing everything, you know, the facility's starting to flood slowly. He gets trapped in the kitchen by a shark, which eats his pet bird. And he confines himself into a conventional oven, in which the shark attacks him. You know, keeps ramming it but can't get in, but accidentally turns on the gas. And he notices, and he's in their maze, he's starting to get cooked up a little bit. Luckily for him, he had an axe. He popped the top off, got out, and took a lighter, which, again, you're in an oxygen-filled facility. I'm pretty sure there's pure oxygen down there, and just throws the lighter in there, and explodes, and he gets saved because, you know, he's pretty much belly deep in water, so he's able to go underneath it and be saved by that. So he saves his own ass doing that, which is pretty interesting. And then you get Samuel Jackson's character later on. He's part of the, I think the company's called Chimera, I believe. And he's trying to understand why, you know, why the hell everybody's all doing this. And he figures out eventually that, you know, they enhance the brain capacity of the sharks more than what they said they did, and became them really dangerous, and they became really intelligent and smart and whatnot. And he's trying to convince them all, we can just make it out of here if we all just put our heads together and all this stuff. And then boom, eaten by a shark. And it was a big old shark too. I think that one's actually supposed to be the queen, the leader of their sharks. And so after that whole ordeal, they keep losing people one by one as the facility slowly floods and slowly sinks into the ocean. And then it's just down to the last three remaining people: Thomas Jane, LL Cool J, and honestly, I feel bad. I do forget this actress's name. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forget her name. But yeah, it's just down to these three characters, and they're trying to get out, and they're noticing that the sharks all work together, and they all collectively teamed up on this to get the facility to sink in order for the gates to be lowered for them to escape out into the wider oceans and the rest of the world. And they can't have that because, well, it's a genetically enhanced shark. They can't have them go out there and attack people. So they take it down as best they could. They shoot a harpoon at it to try to attach explosives to it to, you know, kill the shark. the woman, she sacrifices herself, realizing the danger she's done and the genetically enhanced brains she gave them and all that, and yeah, she sacrifices herself, but not really. She does it to distract the shark, while Thomas Jane's character can actually shoot it with a harpoon. He misses. She gets attacked because she can't get back on top of a surface as quickly as she thought she could. And then, anyways, so it got down to just Thomas Jane and LL Cool J's character, saving the day. And LL Cool J shoots the harpoon right into the side of the shark, but it gets also into the leg of Thomas Jane, and he pulls himself free. Luckily, before the explosive detonates and goes off. But honestly, Deep Blue Sea, pretty damn good movie. Like I said, I apologize for that little brief pause right there. My stuff got disoriented when I'm trying to record here at my desk. But I'm going to keep it in here because it's just a raw review. This is just going to be straightforward. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Just my personal opinion. To me, it's a really good movie. There's a lot of elements, I think, that remind me of Jaws and what was that one movie? Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry. I'm drawing a blank here, trying to think this out. I should write this down, but hey, I'm learning here. It just reminded me a lot of elements of Jaws here and there, and then definitely of the Jurassic Park franchise films later on, especially with Samuel L. Jackson too inside of it, in it as well, and also the fact that he came there to research what they're doing with their genetics, and the storm happens to hit. That's a little suspicious to me, and it's also in the 90s. Anyways, and then, later on, the sharks being intelligent, and they coordinated their attacks in order to get out. It's kind of similar to how the Velociraptors did in the first Jurassic Park film. But anyways, I think this is a really damn good movie. A sequel did just recently came out. I have yet to see the sequel yet, but I do plan to watch it eventually. I might do a review on it for this Shark Week, or might do it for next year's Shark Week if you guys are interested. I got a couple more coming up for you. Like I said, I missed a day. Actually, I missed 2 days now, so I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to have 2 reviews up today. This one and hopefully the one next, but you'll obviously see it if you look at my profile. But anyways, guys, oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for listening to me ramble and mess up this whole review, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take off, so you all take care, and I'm going to learn how to speak properly next time in the next review, I promise. But enjoy Deep Blue Sea. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Check out the other shark movies I talked about so far. Check out your own shark movies. There could be more out there. I got a couple more for you coming up. Just stay tuned, and thank you for listening to me ramble. So everybody, take care.